All right, so what I want to do in this video is give you guys an update on each and every project that I'm in right now. Again, this is the world of DGen DeFi. These are all gamble plays. So make sure that when you approach a project, you always deposit what it is that you can afford to lose. I'm not your financial advisor. I am not your mother. Please, you know your own risk tolerance. So come into these projects understanding that tolerance, and again, always risk what it is that you can afford to lose. So we're going to go over a few projects that I've been in for some time now. There's a few projects that just recently released that I'm super excited about as well. We'll talk more about those in this specific video. But nonetheless, let's go ahead and dive in here and make sure, first off, before we get into this, make sure that you subscribe to the channel, tick the bell icon if you like the idea of watching me gamble in the world of DeFi, and you like the idea of being notified of these projects right when they release or when they're fairly new. Also, I provide more frequent updates in my Telegram group, so make sure that you join that below. That will be in the description. So the first project that we're going to talk about is Infinity Pi. The cool thing about this project is you just simply purchase a miner. You can purchase any of these miners with USDT, and you can see the mining income that you're getting respectively. Now you're getting paid in the Infinity Pi token, which right now it's at $4.36. Now the cool thing about this is you are receiving the amount of tokens, in this case, it's 1% per day. This case is 0.9% per day. You're receiving that amount of tokens regardless of what the price is. So if the price is lower one day, you receive the allotted tokens, and then it goes higher. You're getting that amount every single day plus the growth. So that's why, I see this project being a more sustainable project. I think I've been in this project now for, I think it's been about 3 weeks, maybe a month now. And I put $5,000 into this. I purchased a $5,000 miner, and you can see my total revenue is right around $3,261. So all you got to do is connect your wallet. You can purchase a miner, and then you can see all of your income here. This includes your whole organization. If you're building a team, you can see my total income today is $90.22. I've been selling every couple days, just taking profits on the way up and on the way down. This thing did hit right around, I want to say $5 right here. And it's come down to, I think, $4, and it's kind of rebounded and stabilized right around $4.35. You can actually click on audit right here, and it's going to take us over here, and we just need to verify this CAPTCHA code. Oh man, it's going to make me do math on video. Really? 66 minus 31, that's 46, 36, 26, 25, right? Is that right? Hope that's right. That failed. So we know what this is. This is 12. See, I'm trying to do math on camera. It's probably pretty easy to do, but you guys are putting me on the spot here. So $4.34, you can see it was right around $5.26, but it's been a pretty, stable project up to this point. And I'll put a link below on Infinity Pi if you want to dive deeper into it. There's a full presentation in the description below. But nonetheless, I've been earning right around $90 per day, been taking profits on the way up. That's something that I like to do with each and every project that I'm in. I've learned my lesson not to get too greedy. So that is Infinity Pi. Loving it so far. When you do decide to sell, there is a 12% tax. So essentially what you'll do is you'll go over here to mine, and then you'll click on claim right here. So if I want to claim these tokens, I'm going to click here. And then I'm going to enter the quantity here, which is going to be $89 roughly. And then we're going to click on claim and then click on sure. And it says that there's an amount error. So let's try, let's see, I did something wrong here. Oh, I'm sorry. I need to do 20, not the dollar amount, but the amount of Infinity Pi that we have here. So 20, we click on claim, sure. Now it's in our wallet, in our MetaMask, and then we can go over to PancakeSwap and we can actually sell this. And we want to make sure that we have our slippage at approximately 12%. So it should be in our wallet. We can go over to PancakeSwap.finance. I'm not going to sell yet. I'm going to wait another couple days. But essentially, we just connect our wallet here. And we should be connected to wallet 3 here. And then we just click the drop down. We find our Infinity tokens. And then we convert that over to USDT. And then we've got 19 here. Let's go ahead and just sell these just so I can show you guys how this works. And then we click here, the gear button, and then we're going to do 12% here. And then we click on swap and then we confirm. And it's going to go ahead and confirm the spending cap, which is 19. I'm going to approve that. And now it's converting over from Infinity Pi to USDT. So it says unknown error, execution reverted with reason, try increasing your slippage tolerance, which it's at 12% already. This has always worked. So let's go ahead and I'm going to refresh here. And let's try this one more time. See if this works. Go ahead and confirm. If this doesn't work, we'll increase it to 13. 13 doesn't work. It should work though. See, 12's plenty. So it's approved. You can see that that balance has been added to our USDT balance here. So that is Infinity Pi. The next one is L7 DEX. And this is one that I'm even confused about. I've watched a couple videos, video updates from other leaders on this. There's a lot of changes that they're making, which I don't necessarily like changes, but it's for the longevity of the project. A lot of people are wondering, why can we not withdraw our USDT or convert our LSD over to LUSD and then convert that to USDT? You know, what is going on? So if we go over to the assets section right here and we go ahead and log in here, you know, what I'm doing is I'm just keeping my LUSD staked that I'm earning right now. So if we go over to stake, you guys can see that I'm earning LSD token from the auto stake and from here. Now, what we can actually do though is we can unstake some LUSD and we can create an LP token with our LUSD and combining that with LSD to earn more LSD. Now, I'm personally not doing that yet because I don't have a full understanding of what's going on. But essentially, the problem is when we try to exchange, for example, our LSD, I click on exchange, it's not working right now. And I'm assuming that the project needs more liquidity. And on top of that, they're doing a lot of different things. They're creating a launch pad. So there's going to be a lot of brand new coins that are going to be launching on the L7 exchange. They also changed the name from L7 DEX to L7, as you guys can see right here. So they're making changes there. So they've got the DEX that's launching later this month into next month. They also have the liquidity pool over here. If we go over to earn, you can see that you can add liquidity just like I was explaining. You can add LSD, USDT liquidity, which I'm a little concerned about because you're earning LSD token, which is great when you do this, but then you can suffer impermanent loss. And you're already earning LSD by staking your LUSD. So I'm not seeing the benefit here quite yet other than earning commissions off of this. So again, I'm still trying to understand how this actually works. But also what's going to be available is the Bitcoin mining. There's going to be ETH mining, USDT mining. You can see there's going to be all kinds of different mining opportunities as well to help provide liquidity to L7. So it just appears like they're just creating opportunities to create more liquidity, which is great. to allow us to eventually be able to, convert our LUSD over to USDT so we can start taking profits once again. But this is still a project that I, honestly, genuinely believe in, because I'm looking at the other leaders. They're claiming this is not a rug. They've traveled to, I think they went to Dubai for a meeting. I think they went to, I think it was Bangkok as well for another meeting. These are, Americans that travel from the US that have these teams, and they're being consistent with their message. Like, this is not a rug pull. This is very long term. Again, they got that DEX they're releasing. They're releasing the mining opportunities, amongst other things. They also stopped selling NFTs. So as the value increases of what we're able to earn with our NFTs, because we're still earning that 0.5% per day, we'll be able to actually take our NFTs and, sell them on the open market like OpenSea. So I'm really excited for that. So no one can purchase these anymore whatsoever, as far as I'm concerned. That ended on the 17th of November. So what I'm doing is I'm just remaining patient. If we go over to the price of LSD, you can see it jumped up to $26 because they combined the DEX price with the open market price of LSD and took the average, which is right around, I think, $26. So they combined the liquidity. There is also something else. If we go over to my assets, this CLUSD, I believe, is going to be used for leverage trading later on. So they've just got a lot of different things in the works, you guys, and we just need to be patient, and we need to wait for everything to come out so the smoke clears, so we kind of understand what's going on moving forward. But I put a good chunk of change of my own money into this, and we're going to continue along with this. Should you put your funds into L7? I couldn't tell you, right? Because I'm not a financial advisor. Would I put more money into this in its current state? I probably wouldn't until I really understand what it is that they are doing here, because I'm confused by all the moving parts right now. And until I get clarity on that, I'm not going to be super confident in, sharing this, with others. But I do trust the other team leaders. I do believe that eventually they'll get everything set up. Everything's going to be running and, correctly and moving smoothly. But the fact that we can't take profits right now, just kind of makes me skeptical, and I just don't feel comfortable about, anybody else coming into this. If you are already in L7, then just remain patient like myself, wait for them to, roll out what they're going to roll out up into 2024. And I'm confident that it will in fact pay off. So I'll do my best to stay up to date with what's going on here, to share this with you guys. I know it's been a while since I've done an update on this. So that is L7. We're not taking profits yet. We're just continuing to auto stake our LUSD to earn as much LSD as we can. We just can't sell anything quite yet. So that's L7. Carol Finance, this released about 7 or 8 days ago, and you can see the daily income's pretty impressive here. The liquidity has gone up consistently. It went down a little bit. This is the number we want to pay attention to. It went down because this follows the price of BNB. So check this out. You can see this chart right here over the past, I think this is the past couple days right here. If we go to CoinMarketCap and we look at BNB right here, look how similar the chart is, right? So when you see the liquidity go down here, it doesn't necessarily mean that people are selling, so don't panic. It just follows the price of BNB. And what's really cool about Carol Finance that intrigued me is there's buybacks that automatically occur. So when somebody sells, the Carol protocol comes in and they buy that same amount to help it remain stable. So you could see the different bonuses that you can get here. You've got the base, which is 2%. Liquidity bonus is 1.13. So as more and more liquidity comes in, this goes up. You've got the hold bonus right here. You can see that, I've taken some profits recently. Again, I just believe in taking profits on the way up and on the way down, just because we never know what can happen. There's different strategies that you can follow with this too as well. You could do what's called rebonding, which means, in other words, you're kind of compounding your Carol tokens, and it lasts for 30 days. That's a vesting period. So if I decided to go ahead and rebond this 2467 that I have right here, click on rebond, these funds, these Carol tokens, are not going to be released for 30 days. But once they are released, I'm also going to get an extra 30% in Carol tokens. And then if I decide to create an LP token on top of that with BNB, I can actually stake these tokens too, but I need to make sure that I have enough BNB to be able to do that as well. Okay, so you could just choose to rebond if you are compounding without staking, and you're just going to get that extra 30%. But if you decide to stake, you're going to get that daily income and then up to 150%. So you're getting that extra 50% instead of the extra 30% at the end of your stake. So there's different strategies that people are following. You can rebond 5 days a week and then sell 2 days a week if you want to do that. It's completely up to you. Everybody here has a different strategy. But to go ahead and bond, all you need to do is go over here to Bond Carol. And then what you would do is you would enter the amount of BNB, make sure that you're on the Binance Smart Chain, you have BNB in your wallet. You would enter the amount right here, and then it's going to show you how much Carol you're going to receive. Then you click on Get Tokens. So again, there's a 30-day vesting period here. And again, this is if you're brand new. You just enter your BNB, you get your tokens here in the form of Carol, and at the end of your bond, you're going to receive that extra 30%. So when we're rebonding over here, it's essentially, what you would be doing right here if you were completely brand new. Okay, so you've got two different sides. You got bonding and you have staking. Bonding is going to give you 100% back plus 30%. Staking is going to give you 100% back plus 50%, and you're earning that daily income. Okay, if you're earning this daily income, you will not earn more than that 150%, even if you're getting extra tokens at the end of the stake. This is the maximum to help maintain, the protocol so it lasts longer. And you can see I got a couple of stakes right here. Okay, then there's Soleti. I haven't said a whole lot about this. This is growing steadily, slowly. They've got a long-term vision with this. I do like the interface of the website. If you go to the homepage, you can see the white paper right here. You can launch the DApp, which is right here. And they've got a few different opportunities. Okay, if we go to the index vault, they've got different funds right here. They've got an innovation, real estate, credit, and a growth fund. So different industries that you can earn a potential ROI off of. And if we go over here to the white paper, you can see these different funds right here. You can see the innovation fund all the way down to the growth fund. The innovation requires 25,000 minimum. The rewards are 1.25% daily. The real estate is 0.9% daily. Here is the minimum and maximum. The opportunistic is 0.7% daily. Minimum is 250, maximum is 5,000. And then the Soleti Growth Fund is 0.5% daily. I think I'm in the opportunistic. Let me double check here. I believe I'm in this one. Let me double check here. I'm in either this one or I'm in the Growth Fund. I think I'm in the Growth Fund right here as of right now. If we go home, we can see my dividend profit right here today. You can see that my total staked balance is right here. You want to make sure that you are connected to the Binance Smart Chain. If you want to go ahead and stake in one of these, all you do is go to the index vault. If we want to go ahead and do the growth fund right here, You got that 0.5% conservative ROI, and you enter the amount right here. So if it's, 10,000, for example, you'd enter that here. But of course, this says the max is $249.99. So again, if we go back over here to the growth fund, you could see that the maximum is $250. Okay. So, you would just enter that maximum right here, right? So 249, 250, but it says you need to make sure that you have this exact number here. So you do 249, make sure you have USDT in your wallet, and then you click on deposit. So that's the growth fund, the opportunistic credit fund. Again, this is the same process. You'd enter the amount right here. So if it was 5,000, you'd obviously make sure you have 5,000 USDT in your wallet, click on deposit, and you can see the TVL for each of these respectively, right? This one has 2,500. This one has 17,909. This one has 15,000. And this one has 0, which again, that requires that 25,000, which is probably why people need to trust this protocol more. And again, you can see the total value staked here. So they've got different ways that you can make money from, crypto, investing to real estate, et cetera, et cetera. So you can learn more about that by heading to their website. Again, I'll provide all the resources for each of these below in the description. And then we have Arbitrage Stack. This has actually been paying out consistently, unless it's the last 48 hours. Last 48 hours, they've been doing maintenance on the website. The problem I'm having is the communication has not been that great. I did reach out to them and I said, if I want to go ahead and withdraw my initial capital, how long does that take? And they haven't gotten back to me for a week. And now they're saying it's like 20 business days or something. But their website clearly stated that you could withdraw your initial at any time. So even though I'm getting my payouts, I haven't requested a payout over the course of the past 48 hours, but people are saying that they haven't, received their last payout. Somebody in a Telegram group did say that they are performing maintenance, which I understand. They just haven't been super clear with their communication on this one, which a lot of these protocols aren't, unfortunately. That's why we make the risk. There's inherent risks with each and every one of these projects, you guys. So just understand that things aren't going to go the way that we want them to. This isn't Walmart customer service. Communication can definitely be improved, drastically with these, but we got into these understanding, the risks in the first place. One last protocol I want to talk about is Centrium. This is something that I'm super excited about. I got into this yesterday. They sponsored me 10,000. I matched them 10,000, and they've only been online for 17 days. This is very similar to QOP. If you're familiar with QOP, that's been running since January. And this pays up to 2.8% per day, 5 days a week. Withdrawals are instant, take about 10 to 15 seconds. This website's very, very easy to use, and it's very simple. And that's why I've already seen, quite a few referrals coming in, because people like simplicity. Things that are more complex, like, an L7 DEX, like maybe a Carol Finance. It's harder for people to understand, the average person to understand how they work. Therefore, it's hard to get liquidity in these types of projects. So that's why I'm more bullish on projects like this that are just super simple. But again, they could be here today, gone tomorrow. But yeah, I've been around for 17 days, over 2,300 partners. You can see the turnover, so $286,000 in liquidity. Hopefully this can last for 11 months, at least like QOP. QOP is still running strong. I would consider this kind of a clone, a little bit of a different interface, but still similar percentages daily, pays out very quickly. And I talked with one of, I don't know if it was the actual developer, but it was customer support. And they were like, we're always open to new, ways that we can improve. So I like that too as well. If they can innovate and do things that are, better than what QOP is doing, then this could definitely take lead and get a lot of liquidity. But they just started a massive marketing campaign Of course, they reached out to me. So I feel like this is the beginning, and this could have some legs with those consistent payouts. They could build a lot of trust with their community. So those are the updates for today. If you guys want to learn more about each and every one of these projects, you can click the links in the description below to learn more. Again, make sure that you subscribe, tick the bell icon, and that you join the Telegram group for more frequent updates. When like websites are down or there's changes being made, it's really good to be a part of that Telegram group so you are notified. I do the best that I can. So thank you so much for watching this video. I'll continue to update you guys in future videos, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one.